Alright. I was looking at running some benchmarks after changing hard drives, and as I forgot to mention in the other benchmark video, that that was on a mechanical rust disk. That wasn't even SSD, and I think the game suggests an SSD. So I was looking at benchmarks and settings, and I realized that, like, texture quality had vanished. And I was saying, okay, maybe that's the console whatever plugin. I forget what wardrobe item required that, but I was going to go through and look at that. And, you know, I first decided to look at the skirt because I know that was having issues. And then I realized that this community palette wasn't installed. Oops. So maybe that was the reason for the psychedelic purple. Although, it was kind of cool like that. So I guess, I should go ahead and go in and look at that and see if that works. Yeah, I need to go through that and purge the stuff I don't need as far as the plugins over here. Yeah, there was like some mod thing over here as well. I was like, I don't know. It didn't appear to change anything. I should go ahead and just turn that off there, I guess. Maybe. Would be kind of ironic if just getting a regular skirt breaks the game. Yeah, I want to look at settings real quick. Settings. I vaguely remember graphic settings. It was... Oh, it's right there. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna look at putting that at medium and seeing if it would change anything on the rust disk. But this is already on the SSD now, so you know, I may as well do some tests on that. Quick reset resolution, scaling, ray tracing off. I remember someone had a mod that set that to like 120 max. Not that it matters that much. But I guess that's more for like the ultra wide screens. 1080p TN crap panel. Probably don't need it. Alright, anyway. Yeah, it looks like these are all there, so I don't know. Maybe the mod thing on the one thing, put that back, or maybe the fresh install fixed it. I don't know. Alright, so maybe the console thing isn't, breaking those settings.
Howdy, howdy, Night City. Welcome back. My guest tonight is Lieutenant Sarah Kokoski, spokeswoman for the NCPD.
There you go.
Hi there.
The SSD is a little bit faster there. Someplace where there's a little more light. And it's black. It's not purple. Alright. Yeah, there we go. And some of the other skirts, they had like this thing that went way up in the back. So even with a crop top, it was colliding with the other thing. And I was like, alright. That's not viable, I guess. The skirt works with the purple top that I was wearing. But I kind of like the sleeves on this. That's much better. Alright. I gotta go and figure out which one of these I can get rid of and whittle it down, and I gotta try to figure out which one of the mods required that thing. Because the more I think about it, you know, clothing shouldn't require that. I don't think. So, I don't know. Alright. So, we have texture quality settings. Let's put it out there. Alright. Do a scroll down after and look at what all the settings are. I'm not expecting to be that different. .48, 46. Does it stutter? Yeah, there's still that stutter approaching the pool table, so that's not assets loading off of it. Rust disk. Something about recording from OBS to that disk while the game is trying to load assets off of it. Probably wasn't doing great for the drive. After I'd recorded around, I think, half a terabyte of video, anytime I would like run or move in a vehicle, it would start stuttering. But as soon as I moved the 500 gigs of video off of the drive onto another computer, it kind of returned back to not really stuttering that much in game unless I'm playing for a few hours. And I guess other people have been experiencing that as well with vastly better cards than the 1070. So, let's go back to settings. Let's see what we got. Custom, off, off, high. Ray tracing off because the 1070 doesn't even have that. I mean, it's got iRay capability, but that's like non-real-time rendering. Field of view at 100. All of that off. Cascade shadows are on, or contact shadows are on. Improved facial lighting geometry is on. There was this thing about, like, glowing lips when people were talking. It was a little annoying. I was trying to figure out what one it was. Yeah, it's back at 4, because, like, what difference does it make? That's all low. Except for LOD. Oh, I guess this is pretty good. I mean, if I put that to medium, does it really, like, change anything drastically? That was the other thought that kind of crossed my mind, is maybe the texture maps for that skirt was for a specific detail level, and they just didn't exist for the other ones. But worse, there was a color palette plugin I never put in the game. And for reference, drive sitting at 34C. I'm gonna have to get some T4 or T3 Torx bits with the little divot in the center. I looked on Amazon, nobody has anything below T5 like that for the tamper-proof security bits. But I have a Dremel. So, you know, I'm not afraid to turn a security Torx bit into a good old-fashioned flathead screw. Just so I can open the thing up and put some thermal pads between the controller IC and the metal case. So, yeah, it's still 49-ish, so I guess that didn't really change much. But, yeah, I guess that works. I'll put that back to maximum because, you know, 1070 has 8 gigs, this game is using 5, it's just everything else. The 1070 is limited by. And yeah, that's all GPU compute stuff. And that's just loading texture maps and geometry off of SSD further out, allegedly. I remember setting that between high and low last time, and the people in that park, they would appear at the same exact time every time. So. Sure, one more benchmark. But I do need to go through that mod list and try to figure out what it was that required the console, and do I really need the console, and oh. That's better. The graphics card can't do it. And then they appear. I don't know what's up with that. Yeah. Good enough. Alright. What do we got? There's that skirt. That works now. Don't forget to put that in. I mean, nothing else that I tried needed it, but you know, it is what it is, I guess. Well, that I haven't decided what I'm going to do in game yet. Rather than bore you and sit here and just do nothing while I stare at the screen, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. This is going to be a long list of going through all of those VODs and clicking each one and looking what the dependencies are, and I don't even remember the exact name of that console. Anyway, where are you? Be cool, y'all. So, the skirt loads. I mean, it's a skirt. I'll go with that. It's kind of wild and whatnot, because I'm pretty sure what I'm looking at here is a texture map from something else, which totally lines up with the error messages I'm getting here of, you know, there's this one file that can't deploy because it already exists and is write protected. So it means that the texture map for this allegedly black skirt is actually for something else. And I'm guessing it's just one of those, they created the item, they didn't change the file name at all, so it's just some default, probably like diffuse 1 or something like that. And it probably exists already somewhere. But that said, it's a skirt. So I'll go with that. Exit out of this. Actually go over here. So that was that one there. Yeah, it's supposed to be this skirt here. But all of the skirts kind of do that, so yeah. Hey. Okay. Exit. Why are you doing this? Hold F. There you go. It just says discount and tweak. Alright. I guess I have to go and find that on the other thing. Where is it? 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 I don't know why I got all these tabs like this. That's it there. Yeah, there you go. That one. And yeah, that's allegedly the skirt there. So, you know, what I'm wearing should look like this, I guess. And it doesn't. At least it's a skirt. Oh. I don't know. I'm just gonna go with it for now.